Hi guys, say hello to the Maruti Suzuki S.Presso. It's the shot of coffee in Maruti Suzuki sales, or is it? We don't know that is it. We have been answering that. I've been driving this car both in manual and the AGS model all day for the last couple of days through in and around Jodhpur. It looks quite nice from the front. I mean, they've done the grille like they have on the Brezza. It's got that family SUV resemblance, but this isn't really an SUV. I mean, Maruti might call it a mini SUV. It's got the looks. I'm not particularly fond of the way they've articulated the rear suspension, and because the wheel wells are squared off, you can't really fit much bigger tires in it. This is possibly the shot that Maruti Suzuki's mini car segment, which is the A1 as we call it in India, that needs. It's based on the Hardtech K platform. The K is named after Japanese K cars, which are the Japanese small cars. It's slightly wider than a K car. It apparently seats 5, even though practically it's actually a 4-seater if you have adults. How has it been to drive? Actually, it's not a bad car to drive because the K10 engine that Maruti fits is actually a very, very good engine. It's nice and peppy. It's good fun to drive. It's just that the looks aren't exactly enthusing for me, given this competition will be the Quid, and the Quid's had a nice facelift. But that said, there are some dealer options, which even this car has. You can see the additional brake reflectors at the bottom over here and the DRLs in the front, which are dealer options, but it has a couple of dealer specs called energetic, and I don't remember the name of the second one, but in energetic spec it actually looks quite nice. It's not a bad car to drive. It definitely is far superior to drive than the Quid, in my opinion. It's a bit odd at many levels, this car. It will make people happy, people who like the SUV feel, and when you do drive over rough roads, raised ground clearance, the scuff pads on this particular model will help you protect the car from scratches and dings and dangs. Now let's take a look at the car from the inside. This is the manual car. Let's open it up. Sorry for my wires all over the place. Let's see now. It's got a mini inspired central console, which is pretty interesting. It's nice, and this has orange. Now this orange does have a problem. You can't make it out over here, but it reflects on the glass a bit. So let's start it up. Let's fire it up. We've got, and it's the same old startup sound. This is the manual. It's got a lot of storage space. Maruti does this very, very well. They do manage to get a lot of space out of the car. It's very comfortable back and front. It's something I genuinely like about all Marutis. It's a much better utilization of space. I mean, you can argue that the looks are very squarish, but as a result of the squarish looks, it is a car that particularly people who liked the older Wagonrs will like. I mean, there's a lot of storage space. Rear legroom is good as well, as you can see, and so is luggage storage space. This is a car I think should do very, very well. I'm not a big fan of the digital dashboard. You know, you can argue it's digital and all of that, but yeah, well, it's a bit off. But of course, the way they've shaped the car, it's going to be exported to major markets, many left-hand drive markets out of the Gurgaon plant and the Manesar plant. And it will be easy to make this a left-hand drive car. It will be a Make in India success story, in my opinion. This is a car that should do very, very well across the world. I don't know how it will do in India, given the fact that the mini segment has been a bit weak of late. But is it going to be the panacea that, or let's say the shot of S.Presso that Maruti's car sales need? Well, we'll have to wait and see. It just might be decaffeinated for all you know. So thanks for listening.